back for another exciting week of the Dodgeball Game of the Week, along with my compadre Jed Castro. I am John Booth. Hola.
Hola. Compadre, that means friend in Spanish.
Oh,
hola means hello in
I
Spanish.
thought it was French. I'm sorry.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
Two teams going in opposite directions in the standings. Jeremy Berger's My Dodgeballs and the Skid Marks, headed up by Aaron Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, Aaron Earnhardt, just like his namesake, not doing too well in the standings, if you know what I'm saying. My Dodgeballs, the kind of the Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson of the league, if you get the NASCAR references.
And we will see who drives away with the victory after this. And we're getting ready for game one here, Jed, between the Skid Marks and the My Dodgeballs. My Dodgeballs in the far court. A bunch of guys that work over in Radford together. Jeremy, Joe, Andrew, Matt, Evan, Brian, and Chris.
And Skid Marks, the team with one of the best names in the Dodgeball Game of the Week League. They've got Julio, Kelly, Rusty, Davina, Jack, Daniel Schickel, Aaron, and Mike.
Well, you said
John.
Jack. It's Jack.
Jack. Did I say Jack?
You said Jack.
Oh, that's Jack.
That's Jack. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jack is a.
Jack Moore.
I remember Jack Moore.
Jack Moore.
He always it left us wanting more of Jack.
Right. And remember, and this is also a team that usually features Jackie and Puddin. She takes the Puddin trail back to the bench.
Julio needs to take the Puddin trail out of there. He did get hit 3 times.
And he's still sitting in?
Joe from the sideline says you only need to hit him once. I think that's exactly what Julio was saying.
Yeah, once is all it takes.
Me and Julio out by the schoolyard.
Yeah.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Sing me and Julio down by the schoolyard. We don't have a ball, Tom.
There's pointing at us like we have a ball.
I think he was pointing at you because he's calling you out.
Oh, what did I do?
He just didn't like the way you were singing.
That was you singing, Paul Simon.
Why don't you tell him then?
Oh, he said, Jed, you have a ball.
Oh, here it is. It's a ball. You're right. Jeremy, I'll just throw it right in the middle. Sorry, guys.
Go get it. That's Jed's red ball right in the middle.
Well, it's not mine. It's the one that was under my seat.
It's my dodgeball.
It's so funny. The entire game stopped so they get the one ball under my seat. You guys need to freaking look at the game and play the game. Don't worry about the ball under the guy's seat.
You win. You play to win the game.
You play to win the game, not for the ball underneath the commentator's seat.
But really, the game kind of stalls out without balls.
Oh, there's a ball coming over here. I better kick it back over or else they'll freak out.
You seem angry.
I am angry. Call me out on the Dodgeball Game of the Week here on WTOB.
Wow.
Also on Facebook.com/WTOB. Also on
this very moment that you're watching.
It's actually Facebook.com/Parks and Recreation, isn't it? It's actually
Blacksburg Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, okay. Facebook. That was going to be a great segue, and it's all been ruined.
I'm sorry.
Can we make an edit there? We can't make an edit.
They don't need to edit any of our
There's no
words.
editing.
This is all entertainment.
Except for when you say inappropriate words like beep and boop.
That sounded like you just going boop and beep.
Why would I do that? Why would I censor myself? Boop and boop, it's stupid.
So we have Kelly in the near court for the Skid Marks.
And that's all. Oh no, Rusty is still alive and kicking. No, he's not. He just happened to get a ball for them, which is probably illegal, but that's okay. There's a confusion because that purple ball belongs over there. Thanks to the volunteer from APO, Alpha Phi Omega.
Serving some hours here. 2 minutes.
And serving foundations across the state of Virginia
for
and
centuries,
the campus.
And centuries to come.
Is this game 2?
This would be, no, this is game 1. We're still in the game 1 here as Kelly just kind of standing around. Oh, she about hits me.
She hit the meathead on the side when he's out.
She did hit meathead. She almost hit me.
That's what I meant.
And Matt's still in there in yellow shirt for My Dodgeballs.
Called you meathead.
Along with
Andrew. The game's over, Tom.
And that's
You're so busy calling out names, trying to figure out who people were that you missed the game.
I want to give them proper recognition for the job they do.
And once you recognize that this game's over, you better recognize
that this is the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
On WTOB.
We're back for game 2 between My Dodgeballs and the Skid Marks.
Jack Moore.
Oh, Jack.
He just could not spin away fast enough. You hate to see that, Jack Moore.
He's always so entertaining.
He is.
I miss Puddin'.
I wish he was more entertaining, as in right in the match, though.
He and Puddin' are always very
Who doesn't like a little Puddin'?
Puddin' and Jackie. Oh, they've said.
Remember that time that Putin's kid got hit on the sideline right in the place
he
where
was asking
no
for it.
young kid wants to be hit?
You can't
no one asked for that.
You can't sit on the bleachers here.
No
though.
one asked for that, Tom.
You can't sit on the bleachers here. You're asking for it.
No one asked to be hitting there.
If you're sitting where he sat.
I wish you would ask to get hit.
My Dodgeballs in the near court there. Skid marks in the far court. Aaron Earnhardt, he's still in there.
Nice. Yeah, that's sweet. I'm not sure if it's a tank top or if it's a cutoff. I actually can't really see it because it's a camouflage 8 on a camouflage shirt.
Has he altered the shirt? You can't tell.
I can't tell, but also because it's camouflage.
Right.
Oh, no, I do see an autograph. It says Earnhardt Jr. That's the only thing I can see on his chest.
I think he's definitely cut the sleeves off.
Maybe he busted out of them. He's so huge.
Maybe like Bustin' Rusty.
No, more like the Incredible Hulk.
Davina and Kelly both in there for skid marks, along with Aaron Earnhardt
and Julio
down by the schoolyard.
Davina, nice quick move there. Young blood.
Young blood. You think that's your last name or nickname?
Yes.
Both. Got it.
I've never heard anyone call her Young Blood though. Say who else is coming? Oh, Davina. Nice duck there by Brian. And then he throws wide. And then look out! Oh, he ducks and let the ball hit Joe right in the solar plexus.
God, they're aiming for Brian there, and I don't know how he got out of the way on that.
Well, he just ducked.
And dodged.
He should have taken one for the team, and Joe's very angry because now Joe is out.
Earnhardt is out, I think, too. Yep, Aaron Earnhardt is out for the skid marks.
This is the third Earnhardt son.
Isn't there Kerry Earnhardt, too?
Kerry, Dale Jr., and Aaron. And there's also an Aaron Eckhart, who's a actor. Kelly takes a seat.
Kelly, Davina has all the balls on her side.
She's the only one standing, but she does have all the power because she has all the balls.
We'll see what my Dodgeballs have cooked up here.
Oh, nice deflection and fall down by the yellow-shirted man.
Matt's still in there in the yellow shirt, along with Brian,
Andrew,
Chris,
Meathead,
Evan in red shirt. Again, a nickname bestowed by Jeremy Berger, not by us.
That's right. The captain, Jeremy Berger, said this guy looks like a meathead and he's late.
Yes, weeks ago he gave us that nickname and it stuck.
Nice. Matt takes a seat because she got hit in the face. Come on, Jeremy Berger. You can't hit a girl in the face, man.
Yeah, that's awful.
Walk with your face, walk with your face. But that actually does put her out.
Brian, the good job there. He takes out
Davina Youngblood.
And my Dodgeballs lead 2-0 in the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
On WTOB.
And we're back for Game 3 along with Jed Castro. I am Tom Booth. We hope you are enjoying the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
We sure are.
My Dodgeballs lead 2-0 over the skid marks.
They certainly do.
My skid marks.
Let's not talk about your skid marks, Tom.
Whoops, is that a Freudianism?
Oh boy! Can we get a break for this man? He's got some things to tend to.
I've called so many games tonight.
He just wow! I mean, he hasn't had the time.
Myself
he hasn't had the time to take care of personal hygiene. He's got some wow! Just
the skid marks.
So many ways we could go with this.
There's a lot of comedy in here.
Well, you know, I just want to make sure I move my seat a few inches away from you right now. As you were saying, Tom Booth, my Dodgeballs are in the far court, and they're leading this game 2-0 over the skid marks.
Skid marks with Aaron, Daniel Schickel, Rusty, Davina, Kelly, Julio, and Jack. Jack will sit down.
Jack Moore always leads us wanting more. Sometimes because of his great play, and sometimes because he gets out real early.
I think he might, I can't see what his shirt is, maybe a Jeremy Lin shirt, I'm not sure. Or line, finish line. Let's have Lin on it. L-I-N, Jeremy Lin. Because he's sweeping the nation.
Yes, he is.
Jeremy Lin craze.
Which is better than sweeping the floors, which is what he used to do before he got signed. Daniel Schickel, right in the midsection.
Right in the Schickel.
What's the Schickel?
Right in the midsection.
Oh, okay. Like the sternum?
Yeah, midriff.
Oh, Rusty wasn't looking. Oh, Aaron Eckhart. Earnhardt.
Earnhardt.
Oh, that's a frustration.
He's a bit pissed.
He's like the guy that can't win the Daytona 500.
And for the second time, Kelly is the last woman standing.
Oh, nice dodging and diverting.
Another D. I like that.
I should have said deflection.
And Davina is deflecting and dodging and ducking.
But Davina's not out there. That's Kelly.
Oh, Kelly.
You just called her Kelly.
Dang.
But Kelly is still alive.
Kelly.
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 K-E-L-L-Y.
For all
Why?
you Cheers fans.
Because you're the last one in there.
2:45 left for Kelly. And she is going against the entire My Dodgeballs team.
I'm not so sure about this. You know, it's not our job to give our opinion, but I'm going to give my opinion. It should not be a rule that they should have a ball. If she wants to control the balls, that's up to her. It's up to them to get her out. And if they can't get her out because they don't have any balls, then they just wait till the time runs out, and then the game's over because they're winning 5-1.
How about a little bit of empathy for someone who's down 6 people to 1?
I know, Tom Booth, you may have a little bit more pull than me. Maybe you should talk to them about changing the rules of this league. It should not be, you know, Ryan. Chris takes out the arm there.
Well, these rules were set in stone by Moses up on Mount Sinai. You don't mess with them.
You know, I understand that the Ten Commandments, and I'm not saying that there are not times that shouldn't abide by those rules. I'm just saying we don't necessarily have to have them posted everywhere.
Kelly's just playing it cool over there.
Yes, she is. Jeremy blocking with his 2 red balls. Whew. Jeremy can throw it with some heat, but it's just not good enough to beat this Kelly. She's very
turned sideways.
aware. Yeah. She's like Skynet in Terminator 2. She's very self-aware. She's become self-aware.
That's a strategy to turn sideways, make yourself
small, as Frank Beamer says. The currently longest tenured and winningest active head coach college football. Jeremy Berger heard us call him out, and he decided to end this game. He wants to go home and get himself a Whopper.
And he will whitewash the skid marks 3 games to love on the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
Whitewash the skid marks. Good one.
Well, not the most competitive of games, Jed Castro, but, you know, one member of the skid marks, Kelly, stood out a little bit at least.
Let me hold you back for a second here. It wasn't a competitive match. These games were a little bit more competitive than maybe the final score. But, yeah, we talked about it in the pregame. Jeremy Berger's My Dodgeballs is a good team. And this other team, they have some improvement to do. But like you said, Kelly was in there at the end. You know, they have building blocks. You know, they're kind of like the New York Mets, except they actually have talent on that team.
My Dodgeballs, strong season so far. We'll see if that continues next week on the Dodgeball Game of the Week.